Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect. Digging in, Jose Martinez. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one.
110.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's been held in check in the series. Just 1 for 12 coming in. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. And he popped him up. Saladino onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So a runner at first with one man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Soft liner to the right side, and Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
The third baseman, number 13.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Ready now, Marcelo Zuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses for ball one. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Cain is retired, and there's one away. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. It was a three-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. In the air to straightaway right. Martinez on the move. He's through first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Taken. Now it's 0-2. Yelich is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. And here's Tyler Saladino as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Reaches after one and hits it on the ground to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now in the box, Paul DeYoung will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing, and he pops him up. Aguilar in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And quickly, there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Throw into second. Throw won't get him. At the plate, Michael Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. His career line against Walker. He's only 2 for 10. Ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And he fouls this one off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Digging in, Ben Gamel will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Molina gathers. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez. Here comes the first pitch.
The right fielder,
And a slider tails outside for ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
He throws him on the fastball there. Colton Wong goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up a big-time RBI man, Marcelo Ozuna. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez is there. 1 out. Now at the plate, Corbin Burns. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. 1 out, nobody on. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. To short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fair, that's a hit. He'll get it into second. Into the box, Yadier Molina, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming, here it is. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. In his career, Molina is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. DeYoung stands at second with no outs. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Striding into the box, Harrison Bader. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 52, Michael Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar. And they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Bader patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Tyler Saladino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Waka looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. To 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Martinez.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Colton Wong goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Grandal is under it, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming, here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. At the plate, Mike Moustakas looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. DeYoung backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. In his last at-bat, he popped out and fouled the ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paul DeYoung. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is leading off the inning. Yasmani Grandal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The pitcher, Yasmani.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A ball and a strike now. Good riding action to that thing, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Big swing by Grandal, and the ball carrying well to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Eric Thames will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. No hits to this point. Here it comes. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Bader moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In is Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Waka steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Saladino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bader is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Brandon Woodruff will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready for another shot now. Yadier Molina. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-1 to count. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Moustakas ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And there's out number 2. Jairo Munoz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 34, Jairo Munoz.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dominic Leone gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. At the plate, Travis Shaw. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That's wide. 2-0. Now the 2-1. Chopper foul. Popped him up. Carpenter is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning. 1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Ben Gamble. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. A leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. The 1-2. Right side, hit hard. The tag gets 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Jeremy Jeffress has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Jeremy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Colton Wong now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's 1 for 4. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ryan Braun is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Shot to third and handled for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he drops it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. First baseman, Jesus Aguilar. He's set. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is line to left. Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. In now, Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. From the stretch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. The 2-0. Hits the outside corner, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
All even now, 2-2. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Fouled off. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.